Hey guys, welcome to my YouTube channel and welcome to today's video. So in today's video, we're going to be talking all things love languages. So let's get right into it.
Keep shining. You gotta keep it 100 every day. Being like just keep it shining every day. Better do what you got. No matter what life will bring, keep shining.
Okay, so today I decided to go into my love and relationships wisdom diary. Yeah, it exists. Anyway, whether it exists or not is immaterial, but I decided I'm going to share with you guys my thoughts on love languages, and let's see how the knowledge of love languages can help us make our relationships better. So first things first, what is a love language? So a love language is the way in which a person prefers to express love toward another person, and the way that they prefer to receive love from other people, right? That is a love language. And there are 5 love languages summed up by there are 5 languages that sum up the expressions of love. So there's a book on love languages by Mr. Gary Chapman, and he sums them up in 5, right? So number 1 is quality time. Number 2 is physical touch. Number 3 is words of affirmation. Number 4, acts of service. Number 5, receiving gifts. So he says the way that people would love to receive or express love toward other people is summed up in these 5, right? So having that understanding, the first thing I want to bring to your attention is that a love language is an expression of love, whether giving or receiving, right? And so for the most part, I think that we focus on the receiving part. We're like, I want to receive love this way, I want to be loved this way. If you do this, then I'll feel loved, and all of that. And I feel like it's important for us to understand that it's a two-way thing, right? So there is also the part where how do you express love towards other people? So number 1 thing that I want to bring our attention to is that when you're in a relationship with anybody, whether it is a romantic one, a friendship, whatever it is, also be concerned about how you are giving love to the other person rather than just how you're receiving it. Because I feel like for the most part, talk about love languages for people has been about how they want to be loved, right? So yeah, that's number 1. So I think that it is important to get to know how the person you're in a relationship with expresses love. Like, I feel like primarily it should be my goal when I'm in a relationship with somebody to get to know how they express love. Why, you would ask? It's because when I know how they express love, I'll be able to tell if they truly care for me or not. Right? For the most part, like I said earlier, we are more focused on how we want to receive love, right? Such that, so for example, Toko's love language is physical touch, right? And then the person she's in a relationship with expresses love by like acts of service, helping me out with stuff, running errands for me and all of that. But then for me, I feel loved when, there's physical touch, my hand is held on to, I'm hugged, I'm embraced. That's when I feel love. But this person expresses their love for me in acts of service. So because they're not doing the physical touch part of expressing love to me, I will be blinded to the fact that they care about me through them doing acts of service. You get it? So you need to endeavor to get to know how somebody expresses love, so that you get to know that, oh, they truly care about me. Because for the most part, I feel like it's easy for me to be blinded to the fact that somebody loves me because I'm so hung up on, but they're not doing it this way. Meanwhile, they're doing it a way they know how, which is their expression of love towards me. So that's one thing I would like us to consider in any relationship we are in. Get to know the person you're in a relationship with, how they express love. Now, the other thing that I feel we need to do is to also get to know how the person we are in a relationship with loves to receive love. Now, there is a high chance that somebody shows love in the way that they would prefer receiving it, right? There is a high chance that my love language, in terms of how I show love to you, is how I would want to receive love. There is a very high chance, but there is also a chance that the way that I give love may not necessarily be the way that I love to receive love. Like there are people who, for example, love to do acts of service for other people, to be there for other people, to help them do their errands, their work and everything, but they feel most loved when they receive gifts. Meanwhile, towards other people, they feel they show the most love to other people when they do things for them, right? So it's important to endeavor to know how that person would like to receive love. So now there are two things. The first thing I said is that you need to endeavor to know how that person shows love for you to be able to feel that they care about you, And then the other thing I'm saying now is that you should also endeavor to know how they would love to receive love. It's possible maybe the way they give love is the way they would like to receive it. Great. But if it's another way, you also want to find that out and be able to know that. Now, why do you need to know how that person wants to receive love? Because if you care about someone, you're in a relationship with someone, you want to endeavor also to show them love in the way that they would appreciate it the most, right? Yes. Okay, and the other thing I want to bring to our attention is if you're in a relationship with someone, especially romantic ones, I think even, friendships, whatever, all kinds of relationships, but especially romantic ones, usually there's so many expectations, right, from either parties, or let me say from each party's end, where love expression is concerned. And sometimes those expressions are not communicated because we're just like hoping that this person figures it out or whatever, I don't know. So I think it's important for us when we're in relationships with other people to actually have a conversation about love languages. That is, getting to tell each other what things make you feel loved the most, right? You tell them like, oh, when somebody does this for me, I feel loved. When somebody does this for me, I feel loved. And also trying to, find out from the other person what makes them feel loved, and also just trying to show them that, oh, when I do these things, I feel I'm showing you love. When I'm checking up on you, I feel I'm showing you love. There are some people in a relationship with them, they're like, you call me 50 times in a day, but on your end, it's your way of showing them that you care, checking up on them, being there for them. Right. So basically, those are my thoughts on love languages, and I feel for the most part, when it comes to love languages, most of us have had a selfish approach where we are like, I want to be loved by buying me a Mercedes, I want to be loved by buying me a phone, I want to be loved by taking me out. But have you ever bothered to check how the other person wants to be loved? Have you ever bothered to check how the other person shows you they love you? Right? So those are my thoughts on love languages. That was your favorite redhead on love languages from her love and relationships wisdom diary. Anyway, guys, thank you for watching. That's all I had for you today. From today onwards, I expect you to love the people around you better, not selfishly, not carelessly, but endeavor to get to know how they want to be loved, and endeavor to get to know how they show love so that you can love them better. Thank you for watching. Have a great day, great morning, good night, whatever time of the day you're watching this, and bye.
Keep shining.